tomorrow at the fort in the CIC 3-star section. You're both on partners that you know very well. Will, you're riding Paolo. Allison, you're riding Arthur. How do you warm them up for cross country tomorrow? Will.
I'll warm them up. I'll start them in the morning. When I get on him, get up there, give him a good trot, can around, and give him a couple sprints just to open his lungs up, and then jump a couple of just straightforward jumps, and then a couple on a bit of an angle, and then give him a break, and then just before I go out, maybe pop him over one big oxer. The horse is like, he has a lot of experience, and so I'll rely on his experience. And he's not going to need a whole lot, hopefully, in the warm-up, and so I'll start there and go from there.
And Arthur?
My final warm-up pretty much the same. I do ride him in the morning first, and that just helps because he's fit and he is looking forward to his cross country for sure. So it just helps a bit to get him out in the morning, and I'll probably go out to the warm-up field and just have a canter around and do some rideability stuff. So when I come out the second time, he's just a little bit more relaxed and rideable. I let him canter on at Southern Pines for the first time. I didn't let him go whipping around the turns, but he would have gone much faster than I would have let him go. So I think I need a little bit more rideable horse.
And the top 10 are go verse order of finish, and of course the cross country is now on a Sunday. Does that affect you? I mean, you're experienced riders, but do the nerves get to you at all? Does that affect you, either of you?
I mean, I get so nervous before cross country.
You do?
Regardless of when I go. So, I'm lucky I have two other horses in the 3-star, DHI Color Candy and Andromac, who will go early on in the day, as Allison has Chloe. So I think that helps me with my nerves. The thing is, in riding multiple horses, is you do have to keep your adrenaline up. That doesn't ever really seem to be a problem for me, because I try to separate each horse that I'm on and get that file out of my brain and right up to the forefront, so I know, okay, this one drifts this way, this one needs this. And so I'll go about it that way, but I mean, it'll be a pretty sleepless night tonight, I would say.
How do you handle nerves, and how do you balance nerves and adrenaline?
I've worked with a great sports psychologist, and I know what I need to do and where I need to be in my head before I get on. And there are some exercises that I do that are kind of tailored to my needs, and so I do stuff like that and get on and get going.
But still, even after all these years, you won't sleep well tonight.
Yeah, I mean no, last time I took Amy and I slept walk and woke up in somebody else's trailer.
So,
and it was a girl's trailer.
And what do you do? How do you...
Not mine, damn you. Sorry.
How do you cope, Allison?
I was really looking forward to riding Arthur first, because there are a couple questions out there, like the angled hedges at the after the coffin, and certainly the 3 down to that. I would much rather be on Arthur, who I know just can try. Like, he's already, I've been with him so many years. He looks at it. He can lengthen his stride pretty easily. She's a super careful jumper. Like, up over the brushes, she really jumps up over it. So sometimes going the distance is a bit harder, and she's been great this year. But I was looking forward to riding him first, and that's not going to happen. So I probably will be a little bit I think I've got pretty good mental game that's taken me years to get to there, and I will be a little bit nervous on her, just because it's like, oh, I wonder how this is going to ride or that's going to ride, but I know there's one way that I have to go out and do it, and I get a lot of comfort in knowing my plan and knowing that's what I have to do. So I've gotten a lot better. I used to get a lot more nervous than I do now. Certainly Arthur's show jumping used to make me ill, but I get way less nervous for his show jumping now than I do for his dressage. I know kind of what I need to do, and even the dressage is fine now. Like, I have my plan, I know what makes them best, and all I can do is give them my best and see if, hopefully they step up to it. But it is, mental game's a big part of it, so it's a huge part of it, and it takes a long time to get to a good place with it, so.
Well, thank you both so much for talking to us, and best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.